We love hip hop.
I have a few more interviews to do today. I got like maybe about 3 more, right? But one thing I've been noticing is like the scene for the amount of population and how major of a city Vancouver is nowhere close to like the Toronto scene.
No.
Why hasn't like okay, foreign, like why hasn't the Vancouver scene been able to develop the same way as the Toronto scene?
Yeah, I think we've touched on this the last time I was, when I came to interview with you.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the vlogs and that type of stuff and how there's none of that going on. And yeah, it's definitely like, you know, things fall off very easily. It's very cliquey here. Like I know you guys always say like Toronto this and that, but I find for me, that's why I work based out of Toronto, is because like there's marketing there, there's things going on. People are okay with being better and teaching somebody. It's different. It's very different here. It's very cliquey.
Yeah.
And so people fall off. So say somebody started like a podcast and the next man is doing a podcast, they're going to start hating and then boom, they're both off. Like nothing lasts in this city. And it's sad to say. And there's only one type of, you know, people like doing music, basically. You go do like a rap show. There's only one type of rap that they're doing because they're all competing against each other. No one's found their own style yet. And so it's very hard to connect over here, I guess I would say.
And she's not wrong either, especially even coming from more of an entertainment aspect where she does music, of course. But even from the entertainment aspect, a lot of people just seem to be really cliquey here and really keep to themselves sort of thing. Like there's no market. There's no we love hip hop. There's no
Six Solid. There's none of those things going on.
There's nothing here that
the grind is different.
People can push to like Six Buzz or anything like, you know?
Exactly.
And that's one thing that really bugs me about Van is because that is so severely lacking and that is like so necessary.
It's so necessary. It's our foundation, honestly. It's our foundation as artists.
I feel like
you need
that's marketing for us at the end of the day.
A lot of artists need to you know, put their bullshit aside and start working together to you know, make these things happen out here because that's maybe we should move.
I was going to talk to you about it. I mean, I was actually going to bring that up too. No, I'm joking.
The blogs, and this is a conversation I've asked people like off air and stuff like that. And that's the answer that comes up a lot is blogs, right?
There's no platform.
Like Toronto is one of the places, even over a lot of American cities, that we have a lot of blog pages. Yeah. So there's one thing to have a whole bunch of rappers that are, and you know, rappers working together is a very good point. It's one thing to have a lot of rappers, but we need more content creators over here who are like, I got a blog page. Even ones who don't want to show their face and they just post about Vancouver shit, because we got that over there in Toronto and we get to find out who's beefing with who called who a goof on range, who's got a new song out, like, there's blogs for everything over there. You know what I mean? Like,
it's definitely something to we'll talk about it later because it's definitely something to be discussed and something that can
and it's so easy to start. And if it's like that open, like it's absolutely ridiculous that they don't understand that. It's nice to see like people that do music here, they have their own clique here and they organize it amongst themselves. But then again, that's all it like, that's as far as it goes. You know, like the opening is hard to get for them too, because they could be amazing artists, but nobody knows who they are across the country because of not having that.
There's no hashtag. Like I do, like when I'm doing music reviews or when I'm doing like stuff for the top 6 and stuff like that, I try to include the whole of Canada. But when I do hashtag Vancouver rap or Vancouver hip hop, I find a lot of old posts on like just random blogs that don't even have a lot of followers. And I'm just like, it's just not there like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it is. It's just people aren't fucking networking.
It's cliquey.
People aren't,
it's cliquey. They don't want to work with you. It's so hard to work with somebody, and the person's like that you work with, they're doing too many things at once. They want to, you know, do beats. They're also a rapper. They're also doing, you know, like everybody wants to be in charge of everything. No one like understands like, hey, you do this, we do this, and it's a team build up. They're like, I can do it all. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
You know what? Marketing a blog and like creating a nice logo, that this is what I do. So I mean, maybe marketing you know, finding a logo or something, a name for it is the best way to start going about it. And then it's just pushing it to businesses and pushing it here and pushing it there, getting the numbers up, especially locally. If you get a local following like I did with my the 6 at 6.
Yeah.
You know, my Instagram platform is super valuable to local businesses and local companies because 80% of my following is in the GTA.
Exactly, 100%.
So we could do the same thing with Vancouver. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
And
though,
then you will have a blog to associate with out
exactly.
here.
The thing that's huge here is branding. So, like for instance, if I'm wearing Welcome to Van, shout them out. This is a personal suit that they made, and they actually they do so much marketing within the community. There's another spot that's called The Front. They also have a branding. It's Money Hungry. There you go. Okay. And they're all, but it's very community based, and they're wicked. Like it's always block parties, them type of things. But when it comes to online, that is the lack right there. It's the online thing. So musicians and like artists will go to them and they'll do block parties and do the damn thing, and it's a good time. But it's very like, oh, I saw it was wicked, but that's all to memory. It's not like, yo, look what Vancouver's doing. It wasn't comments under it. Exactly. Again, because of no vlogging.
And last thing on that, right? Like Van is the slang for here, Van City, right? Yeah. So there should be like, you know how we have, 6 sounds, 6 buzz, the 6 at 6. There's so many different 6 something because
6 drip, 6 exactly.
Yeah, we're using the hell out of that name. There should be Van City Hip. Like there's already Hip Hop Vancouver, right? There should be Van City Hip Hop. Van blog
City,
this, Van this, Van fuckery, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Van fuckery, Van this, Van news. I don't know, some shit, yeah.
So that starts getting engraved in people's heads.
Absolutely.
And then they're like, oh, Vancouver got a scene.
Exactly.
I got Van 6 City.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Keep that for the deal. Why you gotta put that on the mic for it? Beep that out later. Beep that out later. I got beep.
You heard it first, bro. I see anybody trying to jam me from my toes, bro. I'm crunching that, bro. Oh man. Complete sign up. You know what I'm saying? I scooped that name still. I'm surprised they got it still.
That's what I'm saying. That means people are not on their job, bro.
Y'all are fucking. I'm about to
come through and
take this.
You might have to call me Van City Friday, man. Get that account, Okay, I got one more story for y'all.
We love hip hop.